Hi there, Aries, and welcome back to Star Lourdes Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of March 2020. I went ahead, shuffle the cards, lay them out in a Celtic cross. First, I would like to wish any of you Aries who are having birthdays at the end of the month a very happy birthday. So let's get on with your reading, Aries. First up, we have the Eight of Wands in the upright, followed then by Major Arcana, the Magician, upright. Next, we have the Five Pentacles reversed, followed then by the Star reversed. And next, we have Major Arcana, the Hermit, in the upright, followed then by the Ace of Wands, upright. And next, we have Major Arcana, the Death card, in the upright, followed then by the Seven of Swords, upright. And next, we have the Six of Swords in the upright. And your final two cards, Aries, are the Major Arcana, the Strength, in the upright, followed by the Seven of Wands in the upright. You've got a few Major Arcana here. 5 Major Arcana. Could be something intense going on for you this month, Aries. Well, at the end of the month, we will be entering Aries season, so it's a brand new beginning for Aries. So your overall energy is that of the Eight of Wands in the upright position. The Eight of Wands generally points to a lot of communication. It could be a fast-paced month for you, Aries. There could be a lot of communication going back and forth between you and, say, if you're just starting up a new relationship, this could be arrows of love find their mark, and maybe there's a lot of communication going back and forth between the two of you. For others of you, this could represent sort of travel plans, making fast travel plans, having to rush about, getting things organized. Others of you, if you work for yourself, say for example, this could be representing a lot of orders coming towards you, that kind of thing. And if you put out your resume, say for example, if you're looking for new employment, this could be a lot of, you're getting a lot of feedback and a lot of communication back from it. So it could be a very fast pace, because that's your overall energy, Aries. So it could be very fast paced this month. And what's crossing you, this is the crossing energy, which will be waning in and out throughout the month for you. We have Major Arcana, the Magician, in the upright position. This is really nice. This seems like, Aries, some of you are trying to manifest. Maybe some of you are starting something brand new. Maybe you have a new project on the go, a new career, something, that you're trying to bring forward. When the Magician is here, good news, because this is where we all possess the tools that we need in order to manifest things. Sometimes our confidence could be low, or our energy could be low, and we could have trouble manifesting things. But it doesn't look like that's your problem this month, Aries. Let's look at all the yellow in the card. There's lots of strong solar plexus power here. So you're in full confidence, and you're definitely, you've got a good running start, it looks like, at the beginning of the month. And then you're carrying that momentum out, in and out throughout the month. So in your past position, this is something could have taken place a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. We do have the Five Pentacles here in reverse. The Five Pentacles in the upright can represent financial struggles, or feeling like things are tight. It can represent abandonment. Perhaps we've been abandoned by someone, or we abandoned someone else. When the card is inverted, this can point to the return of someone, perhaps in your life, that you either, walked away from, or they walked away from you. Could be there was a return for some of you. Now, this could have been a friend, this could have been a family member, could have been a love interest, whatever the situation is. Others of you, it could represent that you had a relief in your financial situation, where there was some burden lifted, and therefore you have a little bit more spendable cash. Now, coming out of the month of February, moving into March, we have the Aquarius card here, the Star card in the reverse position. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. The Star card in the upright position points to optimism, faith, hope, just that sort of really good energy of believing. When the card is inverted, however, this can represent some pessimism and doubt. So it could be that for some of you, Aries, you came into the month of March with some doubtful energy. Maybe you were doubting that things were going to turn around, or I don't know how your February went, but perhaps you're coming into the month with that sort of doubting Thomas attitude. It could be that you're wondering if maybe, you can make things happen. That energy gives way in the early part of March to the Virgo card here, Major Arcana, the Hermit in the upright position. The Hermit points to, it could be for some of you, perhaps you're going into some heavy duty studying if you're a student or something like that. Perhaps you're doing some crazy studying and you just need your time on your own to get your things done. For others of you, it could be researching something. If you're trying to get together, say, a new business or something like that, or there's a new project that you're working on, perhaps you're taking some time out to do some research. That's what the Hermit energy is all about, is where we're trying to sort of delve into something. If, say, for example, you're about to go into a new career, you have to do some research and some study on that. If you're planning on doing an upgrade with work or something like that, you may have to do some studying again to, you know, prepare yourself for that situation. Others of you, perhaps you're just sort of going within because you maybe need to figure out some things. Could be spending some time on your own to do some self-analysis or even some meditation or things like that. Just some solitary practices, perhaps, to get yourself ready for what's to come. And around the middle of the month, we do see the Ace of Wands here in the upright position. Boom, new idea comes out of the anti-cosmos for you. Could be something that's really passionate. Could be something you've already started working on and now, you know, you're getting really excited about it. Perhaps things are starting to fall into place a little bit. For others of you, could represent the passion returns to either a relationship or a situation, a work situation or a creative project or hobby even. Perhaps if the passion had sort of been waning lately, could be returning around the middle of the month. You're feeling that spark, Aries, and that's good. Maybe this is as we get closer to Aries season, you're starting to feel the energy and you're starting to feel the spark. Some of you, there could be a new opportunity to travel. It could be a new passionate relationship on the horizon, and there could just be a new passionate idea for career or, you know, hobby, whatever the case may be. Now, this is you internally, not necessarily the face you're showing to the world. We do have the Scorpio card here, Death card in the upright position. The Death card mainly represents a need for transformation. We need to transform something or bring it to its natural end. That's what this energy is all about. So this is you internally. You could be feeling like certain aspects of your life really need to change. You need to do a switch up. You need to change the way you do things. You need to put an end to some things that perhaps are no longer, you know, serving you in this time frame of your life. So there's something that is either changing, or you yourself, Aries, could be morphing into and changing something new. Your new solar return, Aries, is a new year for you now, beginning in Aries season. So could be that you're just reinventing yourself. And in your people environment, we do have the Seven of Swords here in the upright position. Just might want to be a little bit cautious in your environment. There could be something sneaky going on, or someone sneaky going on in your environment. The Seven of Swords can point to anything from somebody doing something sketchy or unethical, trying to steal your belongings, steal your ideas, that kind of thing, to someone just avoiding. Perhaps there could be somebody in your environment you're trying to reach or get a hold of, and perhaps they're avoiding you, or it could be you're avoiding a certain situation. There's something about avoidance here in your environment. So just be cautious of that. If there is anyone sketchy in your environment trying to, you know, do anything, or you feel something rumbling, Aries generally have pretty good instincts about stuff like that. So if you feel any rumblings around there, sort of investigate, because there could be a sneaky character in the environment in the month of March, or it could just be someone trying to avoid their responsibilities or dealing with their responsibilities. And in your hopes and fears position, we have the Six of Swords here in the upright position. This is, you're hoping to be able to move on from choppy waters. Some of you are actually hoping to move physically, maybe move offices, moving jobs, moving homes. Some of you may be hoping to travel. We do see the Ace of Wands here and the Eight of Wands, travel energy. Some of you could be wanting to travel or get travel plans underway this month. Others of you could just be hoping to leave behind the emotional choppy waters of the past. And then your final two cards here are Major Arcana, the Strength card rooted down with the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands here is a little bit of defensive energy. This is where we're trying to protect ourselves. Could be protect our privacy. I just realized here, because the Seven of Swords is here. So it could be that some of you are trying to protect your projects, maybe from somebody who might be trying to steal your ideas or something, a patent. Perhaps you're being protective of that. Others of you could just be feeling defensive because perhaps you've put something in play and you're just not sure how people are going to be receptive of it, or if they're going to be, that kind of thing. So it could be that, or you could be trying to protect someone else. Lord, give me strength, because here's the Strength card right beside it, which is good. So you're rooted down with strength in the upright position. This means that you do have the strength and reserve inside of you this month, Aries, to be able to deal with whatever comes your way. Now, in the Seven of Wands energy, just because we feel a little defensive does not necessarily mean anyone's actually coming towards us. Could just be we're feeling a little bit on the defense, but you do have the strength to draw on your own gentle strength within in order to get through. It looks like there's a lot of strong confidence here, lots of yellow in the cards. Just be careful of this energy here. Could be someone in your environment. That could be why you are feeling a little bit defensive towards the end of the month. But that is your reading, Aries. I hope this helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.